Walter Battiss is arguably the most diverse South African artist ever. Diverse in the exploration of different styles, diverse in the embracing of various art mediums, and also diverse in the subject matter he explores. From realistic works to abstracted forms, such as this example, it is an example of his famous graffiti technique, layers of paint out of which he scratched this type of figure. From impressionistic landscapes to pure abstract works, such as this example. He explored different styles, such as this realistic work from 1943. He was working as clerk of the court in Rustenburg, incidentally. He moved on from realistic works to abstracted forms, such as this example. It is an graffiti work where Battiss applied layers of paint out of which he would scratch with the back of the brush the figures emerging. From impressionistic landscapes, such as this scene of Kop with the Union buildings in the background, to pure abstract forms such as this example. Battiss also explored a range of different mediums, such as pen and ink drawings, a wonderful example of an island scene. Battiss was very fond of traveling to islands. He visited no fewer than 16 Greek islands. From drawings to watercolors, such as this bushveld scene from the Limpopo Valley. Especially in the 1950s, Battiss traversed that valley during his research for his rock art books he subsequently published. From watercolors to screen prints, such as this delightful orgy scene, very colorful. He made no fewer than 5 versions of the orgies, and when he exhibited them for the first time in 1972 in Pietermaritzburg, the police was called in to close the exhibition. Of course, it was Battiss's version of freedom of speech, and he challenged the authorities on that score. From screen prints to tapestries, such as this delightful example. It is called People in Love of Trees, and given the global environmental crisis in which we are, I think this is a wonderful visual metaphor for ameliorating that crisis. Battiss also explored a range of different subject matter. The most famous, of course, that elongated figure that he got from the studies of traditional rock art paintings. But for example, look at how he places the figures in this example. They are sparsely dotted across the picture plane. From that sparse canvas to a more crowded marketplace in this example. And from the marketplace to the whole of the African continent, such as this canvas filled with everybody in Africa. Probably the most original contribution that Battiss made was in the fictitious Fook Island performance that he staged in the last decade of his life. Here, for example, you look at the Fook alphabet that Battiss devised from his studies of rock engravings, as well as from his travel in southern Arabia.